I'm gonna hate this, aren't I? Well, nonetheless, welcome back to Let's Play Tales of Symphonia. My name is Tyrannoid40. I shall be your host for this adventure in Season 3, as well as I was in Season 2 and 1. And usually right here I would say, without further ado, let us begin. But I have news I must report. Starting off with an unreleased video and a deleted video that I don't really feel like talking about, but some of the information I spoke of needs to be repeated, at least for the sake of getting on the channel. As you all know, I have a friend named Chili the cat, who sometimes defiles my page or my videos, whichever one she can get to. Usually she makes little remarks that I kinda have to agree with, but oh, and please excuse all of this glitchiness. I haven't figured out how I plan on fixing that yet. You know what, maybe I should actually do something. Alright, we'll start off with, let's see, what seems the most important? I guess I should start off with why I haven't been making many videos lately. Once again, please excuse the glitchiness. The audio recording might wind up going over the video recording, so please excuse the fact that everything is all funked up. There's been a lot of stuff put on the computer, and now the computer runs even slower. Not even my computer, so I can't say no. This is annoying. It's even worse than usual. There's too much stuff on this computer. Alright. I know. Complaining about it's not gonna do anything, but almost half the stuff isn't even mine.
Don't worry. Leave it to me. Sorry.
Alright. Oh, wait. I was supposed to check something out. There's a mission I can activate here. If I can get it to work. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get anything done. But, I'm going to try. And I'm going to make it at least a little interesting. I am going to go fight something. Alright, it looks like the game's cleared up enough now. Maybe I'll be able to play it a little. Now watch it glitch up like a few billion more times. But I think the game graph told. It's only taken like 4 minutes. But sorry about that major problem. So, I'll talk about why I haven't been on YouTube in a while. One main reason about last week was my father was home and I don't get to be with him very much. Not that I was with him very often while he was actually home, but I was caught up a little. Skull came over through last weekend, and he might be here next weekend. I might actually get him to record with me something, but I don't know what. So that's basically been this week. But as for this week,
just as I expected.
I should have video consistency back up. Not you, him. I don't remember how you activate that quest. I really like it. It's pretty much worth it for all the. I mean, you don't really have to do anything. It's just traveling to places you've been to multiple times. Now which way is Hakonesia Peak? As I remember, it's in the direction of Asgard. Asgard should be to the north.
You picked the wrong guy to mess with.
Let's see. Next would be, advertisement. I do have an advertisement I need to make. I made this over when I was thinking about doing, some guide to Animal Crossing, but I thought better of it, and I had everything removed from my computer. But in it, I came through on a promise. Chili and I made a deal that if she could reach over 10 or 20 or so, however many pages I assign, however many pages on her comic, that I would actually give her an advertisement. And she has reached over 20 on one of her comics. And in total, she has about 40 pages now on both of them. So,
You picked the wrong guy to mess with.
wait, I do have one. It should be in my key item. It's confusing. Well, this is a fail video, but at least I'm going to be able to explain everything. Alright, let's see what to do. Oh, right, I was supposed to advertise, War of the Pokemon,
Just as I expected.
and, Life of Chili and Tyranno. Yeah. So, I think I'll start out doing a small little review of War of the Pokemon. As it sounds, yes, it is just a Pokemon webcomic. Wait, have I ever told you guys where these webcomics can be found? No? DrunkDuck.com, that's where. You need a webcomic, go there.
Something's coming.
Oh great, another useless spell from Colette, what a surprise. But at least Colette attacked. Okay, War of the Pokemon, we haven't exactly progressed the plot much, since it's like we can't agree on anything. So we just wind up arresting all the characters and then just placing them back and wind up making them never appear for a while. We're only on like page 21 or so, so it's not like we've been able to get along at every point. We can't exactly determine how we want the comic to go, and so there's also a slight problem at first, how they keep referring to Alex as Tyranno, because originally Alex was going to just be Tyranno again. We're not very original, so we kind of use our originality sparingly. So, let's see. Use our originality sparingly. So we came up with the whole Nine Tails things and made a bunch of Naruto references. Skull is a big fan of Naruto, if you guys didn't know. So, if you guys ever wanted to know why there are so many Naruto references, a lot of the comedy is made by Skull. I never thought I'd actually have to break this out. The Book of Regeneration, which contained clues regarding the location of the speed seals, has been given to an imposter imposing as Colette, and the book's current whereabouts are unknown. I'm a little confused. I don't know what to do. Did I forget to do something? Where's Neil or someone? Okay, I'm very confused. This is a fail. This is a fail. This episode is just a fail. I'm not even going to play a season song on it. Yes, I've actually already finished the intro for Season 3 of Tales of Symphonia. But, seeing as this is going to be more like an intermission or something, I'm not going to play the Season 3 or the Season 2 song. I'm going to be playing the, Tyranno 840 theme that I made. It's just Catch Me If You Can by Rumblebee. So I don't know where I gotta go.
One right after another.
But I'm gonna try and find out. Okay, so I talked about the War of the Pokemon a little. If you guys wanna, all the characters' name. First character was Alex. Second character was Natalia. Then we brought in Evangeline and Link. Evangeline being Evangeline from the Negima series. And it's a sprite we found from one of the old GBA games that was only distributed in Japan. Sucks for us in America, but whatever. I mean, I really wanted to play that game. I might one day. But, basically, we were trying to remove some of the characters because they were taking up too much space and it was taking too long to edit them all in. And try and keep all their sprites the same size. The reason we started out using so many different sprites all at once is because we were testing to see if we could, we were testing to see how well we could do all these sprites. And as it turned out, at first, not that well. If you just look at it, you can spot all the things wrong with it. So, please don't judge it by the first few pages. Judge it by like the last 5 pages when we've just figured out better ways to sprite. We're using more of the tools that we have at our disposal.
This is gonna be a piece of
Alright, something's not right here. Crap, I failed to do something, didn't I?
Just as I expected.
Wait a minute. Did I just forget something altogether? Hold on. So, let me see. I've basically given off some basic information for War of the Pokemon. I've given the characters, I've given a little bio of Alex.
Professor Sage, Colette's sick again.
Let's see.
Oh no. We must let her rest immediately.
If you guys all that have actually read it are wanting to know about the giant Ninetales thing.
Colette, are you okay? Does it hurt?
Yes, we're going to be doing that more.
I'm fine. It'll go away soon. I'm sorry for worrying everyone.
I loaded the wrong file.
That's enough. You're not allowed to apologize anymore.
I loaded the wrong file. This entire time I loaded the wrong file. Oh dear the goddess. I loaded the frickin' wrong file.
Colette, you're still up?
I couldn't sleep.
You may feel better now, but you still need to rest.
I know. I'll go to sleep in a little bit. Don't worry.
But still,
Kratos is still awake too. See?
that's because he volunteered to be the Night Watch. You need to rest.
Okay.
Okay. Good night.
Good night. Please, dream some good dreams for me, Lloyd.
Alright, that's done. Now I have to advertise the life of Tyranno and Chili, or Chili and Tyranno, whichever order we named it in. I think it's the life of Chili and Tyranno. Basically, if you guys can figure out how you check the credits, you'll notice that Skull is making all the jokes. Our friend Super Guy over on Drunk Duck, he's helping us with some of the things. I can't remember what right off the bat. It's been a while since we've been able to work on it.
Sorry.
But, let's see. Basically, it's just a tale of us trying to figure out what kind of plot we're going to make. If you guys are wondering, do we make this up as we go along? The answer is yes. We do not have a piece of paper that we've made out to determine the plot. We are literally just making it up as we go along. That is our secret. And that will always be what we do. None of us are actually any good at trying to write down a plot and trying to figure it out.
Don't give it to me.
Oh, wrong button. Basically, I am a recolor of Sonic the Hedgehog. Chili is a recolor of Blaze, as is her natural avatar. No, she did not have a YouTube page or channel or whatever. I'm a little confused right now. I hit my head on a wall earlier, so I'm a little out of it. I feel like someone just threw my head into a wall, and I've been watching Rurouni Kenshin all day. I feel kind of stupid. So. Oh, great. That means I gotta put this up soon. Okay, I'm gonna get to Hakonesia Peak. And I'm gonna put this up. But, basically, Life of Chili and Tyranno, it's just a story where I'm the recolor of Sonic, but I turn out to be a recolor of a samurai from Makai Senki Disgaea 3. And then I wind up making some HDN references. Chili covers them up for me, so all the recolors I do by hand. Skull is helping out with all the jokes that we make, so they might not all be good, but at least most of them are turning out well. There's no save point here, is there? There's supposed to be a save point here. It's supposed to be like right here, isn't it?
This is gonna be a piece of cake.
Alright. Let me see. So, I'm starting to use other sprites from Jump Superstar. Great, I gotta go to Asgard, don't I? There is supposed to be a save point here. Oh well. Wait a minute. No, no, no! I am not gonna do that here. We're gonna go all the way back to the temple. Alright, I'm gonna put this up after we get back to the temple. So, in short, Life of Chili and Tyranno, it's our favorite comic. Everyone seems to enjoy the War of the Pokemon comic. We've gotten more comments on it. More people seem to enjoy all the mistakes that we make in it, because we're just using that as our test. We're actually trying to please a little bit, while we're having a lot more fun creating Life of Chili and Tyranno. If you go to my Drunk Duck page, it's also under Tyranno 840. I actually have a webcomic going myself. It's called The Overlord's Brotherhood. My comic is between Skull and I and no one else. And basically the design is that there's the Overlord Tsunayoshi of an alternate netherworld, who is just a samurai from Makai Senki Disgaea. I didn't even bother recoloring it. And then you got Dagadar, who is just Marth. And then there's a crap load of other characters. We're not very far, since I can only work on it when he's there, so that I have his approval to make certain remarks and give these characters certain powers, do certain things. I want Skull to be a part of everything, so whenever he comes over, I go over to his house. I always I always do things there so that we both have a say in it. I can explain things to him because he doesn't get to be a part of things with me very often. But other than that, there is Super Guy's comic Pokemon War, but we've gotten him so busy on Life of Chili and Tyranno that he actually doesn't have time to work on his own comic. So it's still on 2 pages. Chili is an assistant for Pokemon War, but she's only made the 2nd page, and even she doesn't have enough time to contribute to it. So next is the apology. I'm sorry for not uploading videos very often. I'm also sorry that I can't make a comic page every day. I'm also sorry that I can't make a comic page not make, but I mean, I do make some of them, but I mean, I made like the last 5 or 6, but hold on, let me gather real quick. I made the last 5 or 6 Life of Chili and Tyranno pages, but the entirety of, almost all of the War of the Pokemon comic is Chili's work. I'm just giving her slight advice from here and there just to help her out. And actually, just so you know, she's making all the jokes. So if you find something strange or offensive, leave it as a comment to the comic and not on my page, please, because I won't really know what you're talking about unless, of course, you put a title, and I'll probably pass it on to her. I always do. I'm just like that. Let's see. I already have the next RPG I plan on Let's Playing ready, and I'm also about to do some work on LOZ. So don't think that everything's out. And Earthbound 1.5 is about to start, so don't worry about that. I've finally gotten everything I need to do Earthbound 1.5. Let's see. Is there anything else? Like why we haven't been making pages every Friday like we're supposed to? Well, that Sunday that I was off, I actually left on that Friday, and the internet connection from there is crap. I believe that I actually uploaded a page on the day of on that Friday, but I didn't upload one the Friday after. I don't know that for a fact. I could be completely mistaken, but if you guys will bear with us, we're still trying to get the schedule back into working condition. There are a few problems, trying to get into AI University. Not an easy task. And if I go to work, where am I going to find time to do all the things that I do in one day? I gotta fit 4 hours of school, waking up at 9 o'clock in the morning. Yes, I start school at a little after 9 in the morning. But I'm also homeschooled, so I don't always have the best education possible because we don't have government money. And I'm actually quite content not having money from the government, but this isn't going to become a political conversation. But when I go to work, I don't know exactly what kind of schedule I will make, but trust me, I will still be trying to get a video up every day, if not every other day. I'm sorry it's been about a week and a half, but please bear with me. There will be a video tomorrow. You guys can just bet on that. Oh, And I'm really sorry about this, how all my videos, especially these that are taking over half an hour, they'll get so long and they don't get uploaded till like a day or two later. So I'm sorry that sometimes you don't get them on the same day that my live recording is taking place. So I'm not going to sit here and beg for forgiveness, but I do ask for it. Begging is not in my resume. I don't know what a resume is, but I'll maybe look it up later. Alright, this has been Paranoid 40. I really need to stop this recording, so as you all know, I complain. I made a mistake. I am laughing right now. You guys just can't hear it because I'm laughing on the inside, not the outside. And just so you know, I might actually, you know what, never mind, just forget about it. This has been Paranoid 40, I'm signing off.